Oh, I see it. It's recording.
All right. Hey, team. How's it going? Kelsey and I are super excited of what we've got planned for you. First off, if you don't know me, if you're new on the team, I'm Jill Renfro. I'm a senior Ruby ambassador.
And I'm Kelsey Bond. I'm a senior gold ambassador.
And okay, like we're pumped.
Super excited.
If you just got into Plexus, you're going to be like, what are y'all doing? Who is this girl? But what we're about to do for all of you that have been with Plexus and been following, just get ready. I'm really excited to do this introduction.
Yes.
Okay, we have Emily Roberts with us today, and she is so sweet and took time out of her day and her little one to be with us. So we're so excited that she's here.
Yay, we're excited. Emily is going to share her story, and then we're going to ask her a few questions. And she is a Sapphire ambassador, soon to be Diamond. So take it away, Emily.
Hello, everybody. Do y'all have like a team name? Do y'all have a team name that you're
Be Plexus.
Be Plexus. All right. Well, hey, Be Plexus. I am Emily Roberts. I am 25 years old, and I am a mom and a military spouse. And I'm a little crazy, and I like to keep it real. And I think that may be one of the reasons why you guys like my videos so much. That's what I'm known for. So if you don't know who I am and you want to know more about me, I have tons of videos on YouTube and my Facebook that kind of break down for your skeptics what Plexus is all about in my terms. I'm from the South originally, from Texas, and my mama always told me to keep it real. So that's what those videos do. And it resonated with skeptics, with other ambassadors, and just kind of went Plexus viral. And then now my business, I'm the video girl, and I take that name proudly. So business-wise, I joined July 4th of 2014. I didn't even tell the girl I was joining. I just did it. I didn't tell my husband I was joining because he said that this was fake and I shouldn't waste my time or money. And I said, no, Plexus is different. I did some research. And by research, I read bad reviews. I read good reviews. I looked at the ingredients. That was the biggest thing. At the time, I was wrapping up being a nursing mom. And I knew if I was still going to pump that whatever was going through me into my son's milk, it had to be legit. It did not need anything artificial in it. And I want it to be, quote unquote, safe enough for my son in the event that I pumped. So I couldn't find anything other than Plexus that would offer that. And my lactation specialist loved it. So I'm like, dude, I'm doing this. I'm totally joining. Had no interest in working the business. Sound familiar? Yeah, everybody raise your hand. Didn't want to work the business. I had done network marketing before with makeup. And the girl was like, okay, so here's our team page. I was like, no, don't put me on that. Don't welcome me. Do not tag me. No. I don't want anybody to know. I was like, I'll do it all on my own terms. Sound familiar again? Yeah. So I made one Plexus post, which, side note, a month prior to joining Plexus, I told the whole entire Facebook world, which I'm huge social media buff, so I had a big following already, that network marketing was stupid. And you didn't need supplements. You didn't need anything to work out, or you just needed to work out and eat clean. And because that was working so well for me, I know, right? Sounds familiar. Says the mom who was on Zoloft, like 40 milligrams of Zoloft, didn't sleep at night, had horrible digestive issues, but working out and eating clean was working for me. So I made my Plexus post, my first one, and I went to hell in a handbasket. It was terrible. Skeptics came out from far and wide. I went to bed crying that night. I was like, what did I get myself into? All my friends hate me. And it was me and two uplines, and we were like overcoming objections left and right, but these people were just like, no, Plexus is bad. So here we are over a year later. I clearly didn't listen to them. And I like to joke that I'm retired at 25 because in reality, if I didn't love this business as much as I do, I probably would retire. It's like a funny word because you think of retirees being 70, but with Plexus in the financial freedom, it's completely possible to be okay, to be set at such a young age. So anyone that's watching this, that if you are 18 and you just joined and you're like, what did I get myself into? Know you're in good hands. Know that the CEO and CMO that run this company and our leadership board, like they know what's up, and we're only going to get bigger. And that's what I saw. I saw the bigger picture, and I think that's what's keeping my business and the momentum going, because I don't just talk about the products. I talk about the business and opportunity, and I keep it real on all levels. So you're in good hands. I've been doing this. This is my 13th month. Hopefully, Diamond, like, woo, praying that my team still kicks butt this month like they always do. So hopefully, Diamond, you guys can follow me on Facebook. I try not to Plexus vomit on everybody, but it's hard not to. I love it so much. So every now and then you'll see cute pictures of my kid and my hot husband, but it's very rare. Lots of Plexus. Anyways, let's go with the first question that you guys had. It's a really good question. If you want to ask, and then I'll just answer.
All right. So this is what we all want to know because this is a big deal. What you probably kind of touched on this a little bit. What was your immediate thought about Plexus, and what did you expect when you started this business? What did you expect for your ultimate self, I guess, goal?
So it was kind of like a selfish personal thing. Like, I'm just going to do Plexus because this is the cheapest way to get the products if I join. And I'm going to have this like awesome testimony and tell everyone I was eating clean and working out. That's what I was going to do. And I was so wrong. It's like one big family, and I expected it to be like my former network marketing business that I had done like 5 years prior. That was makeup and salesy. It was very salesy, and I didn't want to be involved in something like that. And then I realized, like, I try to make it a promise to read a testimony every day because that helps build my belief. And every day there's a new testimony about a new autoimmune issue or allergy or eating disorder or moms with PCOS, like all kinds of different things. And I'm like, this is why I'm doing this. I love to help people. My love language is giving and gifts and words of affirmation. And those are two things you can do with Plexus. You can give people stuff and tell them they're awesome. So I was totally wrong. And I don't think it was Plexus. It was just network marketing in general. You have that bad taste in your mouth. And Plexus like kind of wiped that taste right out of my mouth and showed me that network marketing can be fun. It can actually be really rewarding with the compensation plan. It's super important to know your compensation plan. And then products that work and that you can believe in, which I believe in. I love them. So does that answer your question? Did I leave anything out?
Oh, yes. No, we could not agree any more with you. Okay, so our second question is, when was your turning point when you said, okay, I'm doing this. I'm going all the way?
That's a good one because it was kind of the moment of I went silver and I didn't really know what that meant, but I'm very competitive. Oh, I'm so competitive. It's like a bad competitive thing. I went silver. I didn't know what it meant, but I knew it was $100 bonus. And then they showed me, it was like a graphic, like the staircase graphic of all the promotions and your bonuses. You see the Lexuses. And I was like, I want that Lexus. I want that Lexus, and that Lexus will be mine. And my husband, every day, I mean, he used to laugh in my face like, okay, girl, like, you let me know when you have that. And I think it was when I went gold, which was like a year ago this month. I went gold in the end of August. So business-wise, I've promoted every single month I've been with Plexus until I went Ruby, and then it kind of slowed down. But that's what it was for me, was I want that Lexus, and I want to prove to all my military spouse friends, you don't have to sit on your couch and be miserable and watch your husband go to work every day and feel like you have no purpose. I wanted to show all my mommy friends, you can stay at home with your babies and bring in income. Before Plexus, I worked in corporate America, and I knew what I didn't want. I didn't want to sit behind a desk and smell like my coworker. She smelled like Doritos. I didn't want to smell like that for 40 years. I wanted to make enough income in less than 4 years and show everyone that it's possible. Like, network marketing is not some like ugly, scary word. That's it. So I think I went for it for real, was like on my way to gold. And I was like, yes, like nothing's stopping me, and I'll have that Lexus. And I made a date. I think it's super important to write down a date and be like, I want to reach this goal, whatever that goal is, by blank, and fill in the date. And sure enough, when I went Ruby, I met Celeste Gwynn for the first time in San Diego. And it was at an opportunity meeting. It was my first one I'd ever been to. And at that meeting, I was like, I'm Ruby, and I'm going to be Emerald in March. Like, this was Christmas. And everyone, or November, and they were like, okay, like that, it's like tripling your team, right? And I was like, yeah, I got this. Don't worry.
I got this.
Crazy, crazy person. But I did, and sure enough, I went Emerald in March, and it was the coolest thing ever. It's a really cool experience. Don't give up. Just write down your goals.
We're not giving up. No, there's no way. No. Okay, so our third question. What are your top 3 tips for someone that wants to go all the way?
Okay, number 1 is don't quit, and if you do, quit for 24 hours and come back.
I love that.
That's great. I like that.
If you quit for a day, because sometimes you need a break. Okay, for instance, let's compare this to mom life. Obviously, we're a mom for life until our kids are old and taking care of us, right? So there's a day or 2 that you want to quit. And you're like, I'm done. Like, mama needs a drink. Mama needs to go shopping. I'm done. So what happens? Your husband comes in. He's like, yes, dear. Like, how can I help you? Like, I was like, I'm about to lose my mind. And he's like, okay, so Saturday, like, go get your nails done, whatever. That's like a day, a mommy day. It's the same thing with your business. Take a you day, 24 hours, take a break, get off Facebook. It's going to be there when you get back. And then start over again. Find your belief is number 2. Find your belief and make your why. I prefer videos. If that is not your thing, if you're like, oh, I'm not recording myself. Make a Flipgram. It's a free app you can use and talk about your journey that way. Make a picture collage, but discover your why. Is it a financial testimony? Is it a wellness or health testimony? Find your belief in Plexus and then share your why publicly and tag some potential. Whoa. Sorry, my husband's calling. He's texted me like 6 times, so he probably thinks I'm dead. I'm alive, honey. And then lastly, so don't I might have to answer this. Hopefully I don't have to.
Totally can.
Hold on, I'm gonna text him really fast, but y'all can still hear me talk. Hold on. Sorry.
No, you're totally fine.
How many videos have I done where Dakota's like,
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. This is real life, you guys. No makeup, phones ringing. It's real life. Lastly, it's hard to do 3. I guess mine personally is something that I like to do with my team is be excited and understand what duplication is. Because if you're doing something, which this hurts a lot of ambassadors, I see a lot of ambassadors that focus on fitness and just fitness, and they're a fit girl, they're a fit guy. That doesn't speak volumes to a lot of people because not a lot of people enjoy working out. With Plexus, it says on our website that you don't necessarily have to work out because it's blood regulation and gut health. So find something that can be duplicated, and nothing more duplicated in the world than joy. Choosing joy in your business every single day and getting excited because what we have is gold. We have what people need, and Plexus is awesome. So don't quit, have belief or find your why, and then choose joy. Those are my 3 tips.
I love those. Okay, this is our last question. Do you have a daily method of operations that you follow?
DMO. Usually I do, but I'm going to be really honest. When Sterling was younger, because when I joined, he was 6 months old, so starting to crawl and all that. But nap times were longer, and you could get a lot more done. These days, he's 18 months old and crawling on the kitchen table and all over the place. So my DMOs definitely revolves around him, and it's not really a DMO, but it's a method, and we call it the 5-3-1. So it's reaching out to at least 5 people, potentials, and by reaching out, it can be text messages, Facebooks, phone calls. People love to FaceTime. FaceTime your people. They want to see your face. Zoom calls, Periscope, just reaching out to 5 new people. And me personally, I'll go down my Facebook friends list, and my favorite is on Mondays when everyone hates their job and is super tired. And then I'm like, hey, I'm messaging you. I just comment on their status, hey, I'm messaging you. And some of these people I know very well. Some of these people I probably haven't spoken to since high school, and they probably think I'm an annoying Plexus lady, but I don't care. But I message them. I'm like, hey, have you ever tried Plexus? Can I send you a sample? Everybody likes a free gift. Sometimes they answer, sometimes they don't. But that's 5 new people that maybe they've never heard of Plexus before, and I'm the first person to plant that seed. So that's the 5. The 3 is your follow up. Follow up with 3 people. Now, I personally like follow up Fridays because it's a Friday, and every Friday you follow up. But sometimes if someone orders like on a Tuesday, you can't wait that long to follow up. You need to follow up like Wednesday, Thursday. So follow up with 3 people, and these 3 people can be on your team or a customer or a potential customer. And when you follow up, it's all about asking the right questions. Not, have you been to my website yet? When are you going to order? Those are not questions. That's badgering. That's being pushy. When I say follow up with someone, it's, hey, I just found this testimony and it totally reminded me of you. You should watch it. Hey, did you know that Boost has tangerine peel and lotus seed and it doesn't have this chemical like in C4 at GNC? Hey, you should probably look into that. I think it'd be more beneficial for you. I know you're still losing your baby weight, or this is what we talked about. Because sometimes, even though they look like a total gym rat, they're slowly learning to read labels, and they want your knowledge, even if they think you cray. And then the last one is the 1. And I think everyone has a different opinion on what the 1 should be, but because of the follow-up and when you follow up with customers or your team members. But the 1 is reaching out to a new ambassador on your team, just at least 1. I have over 120 level 1s, so mine is definitely not 1, but 10. Just because you gotta love on everybody. And don't forget about your new ambassadors. Because when you do, they're the first to go inactive, and nobody likes white lines. But yeah, that's my DMO kind of. I really learn to say no and stick to a schedule just like you would if you worked in an office. 10 to 2, 8 to 5. Pick a time frame. Let your team know, especially if you have lots of momentum. Let your team know, this is my working hours. I'm a mom and a wife, or I'm a sister, or I'm a daughter, and you guys, I can't be on my phone all the time. I need sanity. Not that I don't love you, but stick into this time zone if you have questions or if you need help working your business. If not, I'll get back to you the next day. I did not do this until I was like Emerald, and oh my gosh, I was so exhausted because it's so addicting. You just want to help everyone and you want your team to go, and that's not realistic. You have to take naps. You gotta take breaks. So that's kind of like how I work my business day to day. But I think learning to say no that makes a good leader. Actually, makes a really good leader. You're not being mean, I promise.
Yeah, no, you're so right. Like, that's a lot of the stuff that we see right now. A lot of our ambassadors they're starting to get that momentum and they're growing and they're like, oh my God, I'm on my phone and I've got another job. Mm-hmm. And you really can do this and not do that. So I'm so glad you said that, because I know we need reminders of that all the time. We both try to be on our team page and go for it. And I feel guilty sometimes when I don't respond, but we have to remember, like, we're us first. We're people. Yeah. And what's great about Plexus is it's going to give us time freedom. Like, and if we're,
the beauty.
You work your business anywhere. You just also have to remember to take a break from your business anywhere. Go kiss your husband. Go rock your baby. Like, they need to know that mommy is still available. And that's part of that Plexus freedom, is that you can do that. So don't forget, take breaks.
Oh no, that is just like wonderful advice. I know. Yes. I feel like we just learned so much sitting right here too.
We did.
We're over here like looking at each other going, yeah. Like, you're like, got us all like shaking. I think I should have been taking notes too.
No, we learned a lot, and we cannot thank you enough for taking time out of your busy day. You're not on our team. We're not on your team, but it's one Plexus, and you're taking time out of your day to help us. So we appreciate it so much.
And it saves you guys time, because y'all probably have messaged me like 30 times in my inbox, and at this point I don't even know how to go scroll back that far and find y'all's messages. So this is a good thing. Hopefully I answered a lot of questions. There's no secret to success, you guys. You have to be consistent. Like I said in the past, like when I first joined, it was awful. Like the skepticism was unreal. And if I would have listened to every single comment, I mean, you cry it off, you move on, and you remember that somebody laughed at the man that made the pool noodle. Somebody laughed at him, and he's a multi-billionaire. So suck it up, buttercup, and keep pushing through. and have some consistency and have belief in yourself that you can do this. So just keep that in mind and just keep chugging along. Set some goals. I want to go to Maui next year. I want a Lexus, or I want to be able. Oh, that is a cute baby dog.
Sorry.
Oh, I love him.
He's been doing this the whole time.
So cute. Or even if it's something as small as I want to afford my own products without bugging my significant other for money, or I want to pay off my mortgage by 2017. So your goal can be anything. You just got to make it and then keep your mind set on it. So have faith and choose joy. No one likes a negative Nancy. Nobody likes a negative Nancy. So you guys are awesome. Those are great questions. I hope they're helpful. Like I said, I have other videos on YouTube. If I didn't cover something you were looking for, check them out. Usually I'm in my car, so don't judge me. It's usually nap time and the baby's asleep. And so I'm like, okay, Plexus training.
I know. Well, thank you, Emily. Yes. We're so excited, and go get back to your baby because that's the priority right now. And he might be hungry. I don't know, lunchtime, something like that. We're hungry, but thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Everything that you did.
Welcome. I'll see y'all at Leaders Retreat.
Oh, yes. Yeah. See you then. Thank you.